This ball sideways off the tee. Look at that, Kevin.
Week 4 of the UFL brought some serious heat on special teams. We had kickers showing off, returners taking over, and a couple of plays where the coverage units basically said, "We're the stars now." Before we dive in, if you're into special teams analysis like this, make sure to hit like and subscribe. It really helps the channel and ensures that you don't miss future breakdowns. Alright, here are my 5 favorite special teams moments from week 4. Let's get into it. We're kicking things off with a bit of controlled chaos. Late in the third quarter, the St. Louis Battlehawks are punting from midfield, just trying to pin the Arlington Renegades deep. Sterling Hofrichter launches a 39-yard punt that bounces at the 9 and starts heading for the sideline. It looks like it's about to roll out of bounds, which normally means that it'll come out to the 25-yard line. But instead, Nate Meadows, number 22, keeps 1 foot in bounds and scoops the ball back into play. And it's not over yet. Jerome Kapp, who had originally overrun the whole thing, hustles back and makes a slick one-handed scoop, flipping it to Ola Kunli Fatukasi, who finally downs it at the 11-yard line. After review, it was determined that nobody stepped out of bounds, and somehow this acrobatic effort turns into one of the most impressive collaborative plays by a coverage unit that we've seen all season. Brad Wing has been having a great season flipping the field for the Brahmas, but my biggest concern through 3 weeks has been his inability to pin opponents deep. Well, he must have heard me questioning his directional punting skills, because this week the man was surgical, recording 4 punts for an average of 49 yards per punt, 3 of which were over 50, with a net average of 40.5 yards. What impressed me the most? 3 of his 4 punts, 75%, remained inside the 20-yard line, with one even getting pushed back inside the 10 due to a penalty on the receiving team. He put his coverage unit in a great position all night long, forcing each punt to be fielded inside the 11-yard line, including this 54-yarder that sent DC's Chris Rowland backwards to his own 8. Rowland got a decent return going, but Corey Mayfield stripped him right before he could flip the field. DC recovered the fumble, but that whole sequence was just pure mayhem. Wing definitely played his part in the Brahmas' victory this week. Alright, now let's talk about Arlington tight end Sal Cannella. Yes, tight end, making special plays on special teams. St. Louis returner Jacour Pearson is trying to break free after a Marquette King punt, and he actually shakes a few tackles, but as he's getting wrapped up, Cannella slides in and rips the ball right out of his hands like it owes him money. Carlton Johnson pounces on it, and boom, the Arlington coverage unit gets their first special teams turnover of the season. Not bad for a big man on coverage teams. Even though St. Louis came up short against Arlington, Rodrigo Hot Rod Blankenship did not let that loss go down quietly. He started the day by nailing a 55-yarder, clean snap, smooth hold, and absolute laser. He then added a 31-yard chip shot before the half. And when the Battlehawks needed one last play to stay in it, Hot Rod stepped up again, this time from 53 yards out, and he crushed it. That's 3 for 3 on the day with an average kick distance of 46.3 yards, and now he's 10 for 10 on the season, with 7 makes over 40 and 3 from beyond 50. What I love is that his process never changes. It's the same rhythm, the same motion, whether it's 30 yards out or 56 yards out. That kind of consistency, that's pro level. But my top play of the week, no question, it's Matthew Sexton with the house call for San Antonio. Early in the first quarter, DC's Paxton Brooks barely wrangles in a high snap and somehow manages a solid 46-yard punt. Sexton fields it at his own 17-yard line and then goes off. He shakes the long snapper Trey Berry out of his cleats and gets some beautiful blocks from Derek Langford and Jalen Elliott and bounces it outside for 83 yards to the house. Not only is that the first punt return touchdown of the UFL season, but Skill Corner clocked him at 20.45 miles per hour, the fastest speed on any touchdown of 15 plus yards this season. That return gave San Antonio a 12-point lead, and they never looked back. It was a huge moment and a huge upset win for the Brahmas, and a signature play for the special teams coordinator turned interim head coach Peyton Pardee too. And that's my top 5 for week 4. We had huge returns, booming kicks, coverage team acrobatics, and even a tight end forcing turnovers. Let me know which play was your favorite down in the comments below, and if I missed one you think should have made the cut, I'm all ears. If you're into this type of content, hit like and subscribe for more special teams breakdowns. And if you're still hungry for more special teams action, check out another one of my videos. You won't regret it. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.